got a problem, child, cause I got you well. Now that's how I'm getting paid. S3. ¡Qué temón, weón! Oh, qué temón. ¿Sabes el lore de esa cantante? ¿De Rumi? Sí, pues. Su papá era un demonio, pues, weón. Ya escuchamos la película completa. Ah, no, no sé. Bye. ¡Ya! Hello. No es lo que estuvo entrenando para ser idol casi toda su vida, pero cuando le tocaba audicionar después de perfeccionarse, le dijeron que estaba muy mayor para debutar y no pudo. Oh, NT. Bueno, la BA, la buena que hace la voz de Jet del Valorant, también es idol, po, o era idol. Me dieron ganas de traquear, jugar las tres categorías de tracking en un solo escenario. Ah, estás en tu día de suerte, Sutre. Si te vas a Aimlabs y te vas a los escenarios featured, puedes encontrar este. Es precisamente lo que tú has dicho. Esta canción Sutra. It's the Santa Boys. En fin, hoy no voy a jugar esto. Y aparte, clicking. Espantoso, weón. El del pelo en la cara. I can see it. Eh, pero rico. ¿Te puedes jugar? Ninguno. O sea, los dos. Voy a jugar el video game completo. Para nivearte, tira. Temazo, ¿sí o no? ¿Sí o no? Deadlock no juego Deadlock. Lo lamento. ¿Hacer un cover de Your Idol? Uff. Apaño. I'll be your idol. Pum. Ah, ok. Quiero puro que me llegue el mouse nuevo, weón. A ver qué tal. ¿Qué tal se ocupa en este? Como 80, 65. ¿Compré los Picón solo para Coax? ¿Cómo? ¿Te refería a que no jugáis nada más? No, dudo que sea mala inversión. La verdad es que el mejor mouse, probablemente el mejor mouse del mercado y es súper barato. Como para lo bueno que es en comparación con otros, de hecho. Así que si es que te acomoda para la mano, es muy buena inversión. Ah, está perfecto entonces. Oh, static, weón. Ah. A mí me risa. Hay gente que se ha demorado como un año o más de un año en tener. Oh, qué te en que le dieron el acceso al Deadlock y a mí me lo dieron al toque. Y no he jugado el. Como el tutorial. Nunca he jugado una partida de Deadlock. Uf. Desde que no sé el acceso. Ah, ahí dámelo de cartoon. No iría especial, bueno, ahí dámelo de cartoon. Y probablemente me lo diga antes que a vos, Julio. Que te quede claro, weón. Perdón, me puse celoso. Pasa fechas, po. La mía siempre es la que tú digáis, menos un día. Infinito. Sí, sí, pico. Ay, weón. ¿Quién juega esta categoría reculeada de mierda, weón? Mm. ¿Me va del pico? ¿Por qué? Dar ojo una. Buen score pa un PB de mayo. Hi, Jogger. How are you, my goat? Big news. What happened? Nice. Good shit, man. Congrats. How far are you from Grandmaster Complete? ¿Pa coreano? ¿Quién es ese weón? ¿El weón que estaba conmigo en este escenario? Curio malo. Your second jump score. Oh, damn. I thought you were ahead. Well, it's a nice starting point, so congrats. Yeah. It's so weird when you finally get a score you were grinding for. It's like you're happy, but at the same time you're lost. Okay. Uf, está bueno, juego hace años, weón. Uf. That's actually crazy. To push my PV and couldn't. Well, PVs are PVs for a reason. But I'm glad you finally got it. Congrats. Okay, let's try to go slower. Juego coreano, hijo de puta, me gana por 5 puntos en esta. Bastardo. 2799 to 2907. $3.2k pace. Well, the thing about scenarios, gauntlet scenarios with like very different patterns between bots is that you can't really base them on pace by time, because obviously the different parts are very different. So some of them could be like a score farming part versus another one. So it's kind of hard to compare it that way, but I know what you mean. Yeah. Maldito Joaquín, weón. Ay, muñeca, weón. I think I'm gonna follow Frag Machino. Thank you for the kind words. I'm glad I can help you. Oh my god! Oh. Oh, lo difícil, mano. Oh my god, Lioness Bien. That name is such a banger. How are you? Gaming. Nice. We love gaming on these parts. Oh, A wrist. I get a break because Riley isn't streaming? What do you mean a break? Free from your modding responsibilities, I guess? Playing with her? Oh, yeah. To be completely honest, I usually go to Riley's stream to rage bait, and I don't really pay a lot of attention to the gameplay, sorry. Okay, so now what are you and Riley going to do now that Battlefield is not out? Let me play this one more time. Agua. Drink water, chat. It's important to hydrate. Two shot perfected, 1.6k. Damn. That's actually crazy. Oh my god. It's crazy how washed you can get when you stop playing. Actually insane. Felt, yeah. Buy box redeemed agua. Agua. Oh. This chat, this stream, we drink a lot of water. Look, chat. The Botte water bottle. What are the epochs or the epochs? Oh my god. That's actually crazy. Espera, Emir Sutrasen. Fuck, I didn't see what my sense was. I'm trolling. ¿1.4? Ok, nice. Teoría de mierda está de literal, weón. Static is doo-doo. But it's okay. We'll get better. Cultivating. Cultivating what? Oh my god, I'm actually. I'm not gonna say it. How are you, Sharpie? My favorite clunker. Why am I a clanker now? I don't know. Sometimes you give me clanker vibes. It's okay though. It will be more and more accepted in the future. So don't worry. Okay. Playing static at 60 cm instead of 17. I think it should be played at 15 on a glass pad. As God intended. I often do. Popcorn just to feel something. That's crazy. But I get it. Actually want to let this finish because I want to know what sense I was using. Not even a joke. Well, it looks like it worked at least. Okay, it was 65. It was correct. Ooh, I don't have a PV on this one. That's good. Oh, shit. I know why I don't have a PV on this one. No, wait. Bruh. Don't spawn so low, please. Honestly, not that bad. No. I went to like Ascendant. What were you before doing it? Ah, I trolled at the end so hard. No. It would have been a massive PV. Damn, I trolled so hard. Buy me a new monitor. What monitor? Man, I was cooking. I don't know. Damn, do you know anything? Te olía mal, weón. Bueno, yo creo que este tipo de escenario como Reflex no lo jugaba, weón, desde... No sé, weón. El primer año que jugué Kovacs. Right. Okay, let's go. No, no, bro. Nope. I gotta get a job or something. How are you alive without a job? You have like a scholarship or something? Your parents? Yeah, bro. You're responding the fucking. Ah! Sí, puede ser. Graduate school to get farming money. Wait, how does that work? Oh, okay. They give you money as long as you go to school. You know my brain. Yeah, I get what you mean. Do you have like no time at all to like go to school and work and not be miserable? Ah, come on. Okay, I'm playing just one more. Fuck. Eh. Maybe they're giving money for like food and essentials. Hmm. Well, that's rough. Do you have the chance to get medicated somehow for the ADHD and depression part? Okay. But Twitter, TWT. No, I know. I know it's called X. Don't worry. You're my 13th reason. Ok, Sutre, buenas noches. TKM, mi baby. Why so low on the list though, Sharpie? I should be higher. What? Why? What does that mean? Multiple people. That would be actually insane. Hola, Dion, ¿cómo estás? Bien, gracias. ¿Cómo va a ser ending? Bien. Acabamos de partir. Como se debe. Así es. Ok, Dion. Que os vaya bien. Is this you, Sherpa? Femboy Enjoyer 2293? Well, sorry. I thought maybe... I mean, the name makes sense. You don't play any Tinner? It's okay. I think that's pretty normal, to be honest. We have like on and off periods. IDK. Yeah, no, I know you don't know. My god, this... The message need to be into brand name trainers make it hard to think. Well, you don't need to think. You just gotta play. So like for university stuff, you mean? Could you like turn it off though? Like turn off your brain while you play and then go back to thinking? That would be ideal, I guess. I can what? I can indirectly control it, like whether or not I lie in bed? What? Is that a typo? If I lay in bed, or are you literally saying lie in bed? Oh, I see. Is it pronounced the same as lie as lying? Hmm. Okay. You can see my confusion now. That was a little too personal, I guess. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, how is that related to what we're talking about? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I mean, that's true, though. That's what the streets say, at least. People have been saying this, yeah. Sherpa in the streets, liar in the sheets. Literally. That was a little confusing. Yeah. Plus, I can swear I've heard people say, "I'm going to lay in bed, not lie." Or is that pronounced the same? I don't know. Oh, okay, so it's like really they are just not speaking proper English, I guess. Hi, Candy. How are you? How is my Nova Complete goat? Congrats, by the way. Good, thank you. I guess you actually kind of inspired me to go back to training. So I'm chilling, yeah. Yeah. Hopefully. I mean, I could say the same about you, I guess. But yeah, that's the end goal. I decided to take it. I decided I'm going to be consistent with my training until I get it, and I'm not going to tie it to a timeline or to a specific date. It's just gonna happen when it happens. Are you fully switching to season 5 now that you got a Nova Comp on season 4? GM by the end of 21-25. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I agree, Kande. You should try to do it on like a current benchmark, I guess. Your goal right now actually shouldn't be to even get a rank. It should be to make a VTuber avatar and grind clips in Twitter and become famous. That's what I do. If I was openly part of the LGBT community, that's what I do. That way you can farm. That way you can farm transphobic and homophobic people, and you can get a lot of views. I'm not going to elaborate on that, Sherpa. You can have your own headcanon. But yeah, if I was like trans or non-binary or something like that, I would try to farm Twitter impressions like that for sure. Is it working? Do you mean? Were you really asking why I'm saying this? Because of the Riley thing. Does this mean I have a chance? I mean, I'm still monogamous, so no. But theoretically, hypothetically, in an alternate universe, I guess you do. Anyway, Riley went from like 40 average Twitch viewers to like 1K. How am I 35? Bro. That's crazy. That's actually. Am I, do I really give those vibes? Like, am I that old for you? That's actually crazy. I'm going to cry now. Thank you. Fuck you. I am Candy. I'm 27. But not 35. Type sheet. No, I don't mind the uncle allegations, honestly. I mean, to be honest, with like the M community or like people in the M community that are like younger than me, I feel more of a more of like an older brother vibe more than Unk. Like I feel that maybe the next generation of M trainer people, I'll probably be an Unk to them. People call me Unk and I'm 23. Well, that's just stupid. I never really feel like anyone in M training is old. Thank you. I appreciate that comment. I mean, to me, it's kind of hard to judge because a lot of people in the community are special, if you know what I mean. So there's some people that like feel either very mature or very immature. So it's like hard to make a generalization. 22, 25-year-old? Yeah, I guess. I can say that. I don't really think anyone who's was mature who talked a lot. Well, yeah, that's exactly why. Normally, people that like to talk a lot are not very mature, or I don't know, people that feel like they have to prove something. Nah, it's different to talk in a fucking Twitch chat, Sherpa. That's okay. That's the point of the chat. I'm referring to people that like talk as if they have something to prove, I guess, all the time. The less I talk, the less I realize I've done there. Well, that happens, yeah. Like if you, that's actually kind of sad if you think about it. Well, it's like the never meet your heroes thing, I guess. Like you can have someone in like very high regards, and when you know them more, that image gets kind of ruined. I've had the privilege of that being the complete opposite way, or not the opposite way, but like being indifferent or not knowing someone a lot and getting to know someone and liking them even more. But there's a lot of cases where the opposite happens, sadly. Thank you for the follow, Bovaro01. Gracias por el follow. I don't know if you speak English or Spanish. Yeah, sure. I know. I know. By the way, Candy, are you still in the chat? I was going to bug you about finishing the VDIM documents in Portuguese. Oh, there you are. A people that I really admire turned out to be someone that I don't really fuck with. Yeah. Well, honestly, that's not a bad thing by itself. Because it's different, like someone not being someone you fuck with, like someone you don't really care for a lot, or just straight up discovering that they are like a bad person. Because you're not under the obligation to be friends with everyone, obviously, or liking everyone. But like there's people that are like actually bad people. Both happened, I guess. Yeah, well, that's life. You know, when you get to 35 like me, you have a lot of experience. Uh, but yeah, I feel like most people are bad people. I don't know. I think that may be like your own bias. I mean, if that's the true, if that's true to you, that's like very sad, to be honest. But maybe you have a lot. Maybe you have high standards or like very high standards. That could also be it. No, but I don't mean like the bias of your of the time. I mean the bias of like literally your own life, your own experience. Like maybe you were unfortunate and you had very bad experiences that led you to that conclusion, I guess. Personally, in bronze with plus scores, I'm better than everyone. To be honest, yeah, you are. You probably are a more functional human being than a lot of people. Yeah, that's also true, I guess. Sure, but there's a lot of things you have to overlook to a certain degree, I guess. I guess you can try to change the stuff you really don't like, but there's a lot of stuff you can't change, even if you want to. I feel like there has to be a normal for someone to be bad in comparison, though. Yeah, that's true. But even I guess even what you think is normal can depend based on many different factors. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, I guess yeah, they're not necessarily evil, yeah. Mm. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't think it's wrong to judge things based on your own experience. That's like obviously what you do most of the time. But like you should still be able to understand that you obviously have biases and I don't know, like your own experience is not perfect or conclusive enough. Yeah, that's also true. But it's normal as being good or fine. But people, of course, depends on your own perspective of bad. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I like to think that there is probably a standard that most of people can agree upon. But yeah, at the end of the day, it depends on your own perspective. I actually can't imagine people being mean to you. Actually, Candy, like people of the community. I think I've never seen you say anything like even remotely controversial. I'm trans, bro. What do you? I mean, yeah, but it's not really something you make too public, I guess. Also, is hmm, I know being non-binary and being trans are not the same thing, but is it normal for non-binary people to refer themselves as trans? Generally asking. Hi, Clean Swish. Thank you for the follow. Or maybe I missed some of the candy lore. I was under the impression you were non-binary. Maybe you are trans, and I didn't know. Ah, who's an explicit cisgender? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I really don't know. Like I literally don't know. That's what I was asking. But at least, yeah, at least to my understanding, it was more like what Sherpa said. Yeah, yeah, I think so too. Obviously, talking from outside of it, I guess, outside of that circle, I guess. Because I thought, yeah, nah, that's obviously no one is arguing with that kind. Don't worry. And I'm not saying one interpretation is word is bad or not or whatever. I just thought that it. I don't know. In my mind, being trans meant kind of implicitly assumed that you are or you identified with something that is not your gender assigned at birth, I guess, which implies you identify as either man or woman, which obviously is not compatible with identifying as neither or both, which is what I think non-binary is. But yeah, I can understand it being like an umbrella term for like everything. Yeah, but I would say bad in itself is a descriptor of things we do not and innate property people have. Ah, we do, and not an innate property. Oh, yeah, I guess that's like the classic discussion of like if people or human beings are inherently evil or not. Using it as an inherent property to describe things. Mm. Yeah, no, I get what you mean for sure. How you think like that? Yeah, yeah. That's what I made the disclaimer of being like not really knowledgeable about it. But yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I agree with the people are people statement, and you just should let people live their life. Sherpa, can we tone down the conversation a little bit, please? I'm popping off. Yeah, I know you are. But it's insane. Oh, I'm going to watch this guy kill dots on Aimlabs. The chat is fucking talking about capitalism and LGBT. Yeah, that's true. The algorithm is picking up. Prism. You can go to the Voltaic Discord. There's probably still Kovacs resources there for CS. If not, I'd recommend you watch this video by Cartoon. The video is in Spanish, but it has English subtitles. And in the description of that video, you will find both Kovacs and Aimlabs playlist. They are not specific for CS in itself, but they are aimed at like flicking and microing for tag FPS in general. So I'd advise you use those. I've heard some friends that said, oh, some friends that said, oh, I hate Candy. She tries to be too cute and nice and pick me on timeline. That's so sad. And so wrong too. Like you're just nice. You're not really like pick me. You don't have pick me vibes. Publicly, at least, I guess. I don't know. Like I've never seen a post of you and said like, oh, she's trying too hard or whatever. Is static important or more dynamic? I mean, both are very important. I guess you could say static itself is important on the sense that it's like what will give you like the foundation of proper flicking and microing. And then dynamic, especially dynamic micro dynamic stuff, is like probably more applicable to actual in-game situations. So any playlist you play for tag FPS should have a healthy mix of both, to be honest. You fuck with White Wall? Of course I do. White Wall is coded. Now I get scorched by accident. That's crazy. I mean, that's probably performance anxiety going away in this case. Anyways, that's going to be enough for today. I didn't train that much, but the conversation was very nice, so I take that as a W. Now you gotta figure out who you're rating. You can micro share, but you just probably haven't practiced it a lot on that sensitivity. Who are we rating? Do we want to watch more Aimlabs or Overwatch? That's what I was thinking too, Cynthia. Okay, yeah, we're going to raid Cynthia. Everyone say hi. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching. Bye Candy, bye Sharpie, bye Bovardo, bye... There was something else, someone else. Prison. Bye bye, take care. Chao gente, nos vemos, los quiero mucho.